Welcome back to the Takeout. Welcome to the Conversation Corner. So here's something to think about, something that we certainly think about. Are prominent news organizations prepared to combat the rise of artificial intelligence in a specific context? Listen, an investigation from the Washington Post reveals several well-known publications, including Business Insider and Wired, have removed articles that appear to be AI and published under fake aliases. Media reporter for the Washington Post, Scott Nover, joins me now. Scott, it's great to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
So tell me what you found and what this might represent as something that is a problem for prominent newsrooms and their consumers.
Sure. So about a month ago, a report surfaced online from a British publication named Press Gazette, finding that there was a fake byline that had surfaced in a number of different publications, or it was likely fake, and peddling some interesting stories that may or may not be real. The name was Margot Blanchard, which kind of even sounds fake. And so my piece really dug into what happened next. Business Insider was one of the major publications that was hit by this, and over the course of the next few weeks, did its own internal investigation and found 40 total articles written not only by Miss Blanchard, but other bylines that were also fishy, and issued retractions, which are extremely rare in journalism. And so not only did Wired and a couple other publications, retract one or two, but Business Insider retracted 40.
We've had reporters from Wired on this program numerous times. It is a fulsome, important voice in covering high technology and all the spaces around it, economic, political, and cultural. It is the last place I would have expected where this might have happened.
Right, it's a Condé Nast publication. Think New Yorker, Vanity Fair. It's kind of the gold standard of tech reporting. And so they wrote a mea culpa saying that they got rolled, was their word, by an AI scammer. And they only caught wind of it because the scammer asked to be paid via PayPal and not actually give their bank details. So they were fooled the entire way to publication and after until the payment process happened. And they thought, well, that's fishy. Why are they giving me a PayPal?
Scott, I'm a very old person, so I grew up in a lot of different newsrooms where everyone worked under the same roof. But there is a dynamic in journalism now of freelance journalists who are not in a newsroom. They are remote. They're in a different city. And that's part of this difficulty that news organizations have to refine and constantly sift the authenticity of what comes across the transom.
Right. I personally, before my current job, was a freelancer for a number of years and lived in different cities across the country. And standard practice would usually be a phone call, some sort of email chain, if not an in-person meeting with a publication. But in the age of internet publishing, the economics of the media business aren't always great, and it can encourage sloppiness, fast publishing, shortcuts, and beget this kind of scammery.
Does the Washington Post take specific steps?
Yeah, we have a whole
especially after this article came out.
Exactly. No, well, we have like a whole freelancer network that you have to create an account, input your information, kind of get checked out. So luckily, the Washington Post was left off of this list.
Very good, Scott Nover. I appreciate the time. Thanks very much.